Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're here to talk about something really cool that I discovered with this 3D TV that I talked about earlier. This is the LG 2017 E6 model of 3D television, basically the best 3D television ever made before the 3D TV stopped being made. This is a 4K 3D TV. It's fantastic. I did a whole video on it if you guys are interested. But today we're talking about something really specific, and it's something that I found out that was in the settings of this TV, and I was like, what the hell is this? And it was called Dual Play, and I started looking into it, and I realized that essentially it's like the PlayStation 3 simulcast thing that PlayStation 3 tried to do, where instead of using the 3D for 3D functionality, you can wear the glasses and each of you would have the same view. So when you're playing split-screen games, you can have it so, you know, each of you have a full view of your car on the whole screen. And they did that with a handful of games on the PlayStation 3, 4 or 5 of them. This TV, however, did a different approach where if you're playing a split-screen game like this is, like you're seeing cell damage here on the screen, basically if you wear these glasses, each person gets an image on them, and then you get to essentially have a full screen image. But what's cool about what LG did is that you can actually see that it works with any game. It's not specific to, you know, certain games because it's built into the TV as a feature, not into the PlayStation 3 like the PlayStation 3 was. So essentially what this means is you can use this for original Xbox, N64, any game that you can think of that does split screen, whether it's, you know, half and half or top and bottom like this. You can do it in any way, shape, or form, and it's fantastic, and it is really, really cool. And I want to get into this video with you guys to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and get into the video.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a brekkie is the gaming tech. Gaming tech is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
Alright guys, so here we are with my LG TV that we're talking about here in 3D. So, the first thing we want to talk about here is what is it that I'm actually talking about? What makes this really, really cool? So the first thing I do want to talk about is these glasses here and what makes this actually work. So you can see here we have something called Dual Play Games glasses. These are two glasses that came in here, and they're actually sitting right here. They're these orange glasses that you see right here that I have on my stands. These black ones that are sitting here are the passive lens glasses that you get, that I showed off in the last video with, that you got with the TV. They're to watch regular 3D. However, LG sold these Dual Play game glasses that essentially are these orange ones that essentially have the same left eye on both eyes. Essentially the filter that's right here is being used on both eyes. Same thing with the other one. So you essentially get one glasses are basically set to the same left lenses on both eyes, and the other one has the right lenses being shown on both eyes. So you essentially view one image at a time. So what happens is as you can see here, I am playing a game right here, which is called Cell Damage on the PlayStation 3. And you can see that this is a split screen game, right? So you can see I'm doing 2 players. We're going to go ahead and hit X on each of these controllers, and it says it's waiting for player 2. We're going to go ahead and hit continue. So usually in split screen games, obviously, you're going to have, you know, either the screen split in half or you're going to have it split in 4, depending on how many players you're playing. Well, what these glasses let you do and what LG did is they basically let you play. It's built into the TV where you can actually play any of these games using the 3D functionality with these glasses and have a full screen view when you're actually looking, which is a really cool feature because not a lot of games actually did this. Now, PlayStation 3 had something similar to that called simulcast on their PlayStation 3 system, but it actually worked specifically with games, so there was only literally a couple of them. There was only like 1, 2, or 3 games, or I think it was like 4 or 5 games that actually work with this. So there wasn't really that much to actually go off of and to actually play. But this on the LG TV actually works with any game that's split screen. So you can connect your N64, your Xbox, your PlayStation 3, or PlayStation 4, any game that is split screen with this 3D feature that they built into here on the LG system actually works and does this. So you can see here, here's the split screen view, and you have both characters on screen, correct? So what we're going to do here is we're actually going to go into the main menu, and we're going to go into the settings on here. And as you can see here, we're going to go to all settings. We're going to populate that up. And you can see something, just like the glasses were called Dual Play on here. So we're going to go ahead and hit Dual Play. We're going to go ahead and say that this is now turned on. And now you can see it's asking you, is it side by side or is it top and bottom? As you can see, this is side by side because the images are left and right. So it's going to be side by side. And then you're going to go ahead and exit this out. And what you see on the screen for you right now, of course, when you guys are watching this, is that you actually have a view of, you know, it being like a 3D game, but it's not in 3D because the whole point of this is that each car has a full screen image now. So when you're actually playing and you look through these glasses, which might be really hard to capture on this video, but you can see when you're looking through these glasses that only that car shows up, and it's on both lenses. It's not in 3D, it's a 2D image, but now you each have a full screen view while you're playing a split screen game. And if I take my other glasses, you can see now the other car is showing up on there, and you only see that one and you don't see the other one. So this is a fantastic thing. You do need these specific lenses with the TV, which I had to look for online because a lot of TVs back in the day didn't come with this. But I think this is super cool that you can actually do this on an LG TV because of the fact that it works with any game. Again, the PlayStation 3 had something similar to this, like we talked about, but it had similar features, but it only worked with certain games and stuff. On this one now, we can actually use this with any game, any system that has split screen. It will basically work with any of them because it's a TV function as opposed to, you know, a PlayStation 3 function that they built in with technology on the PlayStation 3. So I think this is really cool for split screen gaming. If you don't want to, you can wear these 3D glasses. The images won't be in 3D, but you can actually play split screen and have full screen view for your friends. And I think that's really cool when you're playing games like Mario Kart or other things in split screen view. So really, really cool stuff, guys. I hope you guys found this video interesting. If you guys are looking at these dual play glasses and you never knew what dual play was on these LG 3D TVs from back in 2017, I think it's a really cool feature and it really gives more use to the 3D functionality of these 3D TVs. Again, really sad that 3D TVs are not more prominent because I love them and I love everything that 3D can still do for games and movies in general when done right. And if you guys have any questions about anything you guys have seen in today's video, as always, leave it down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Until next time.